Hi, I'm Jake Ganley.
Hey Turkheads, it's Nick Paul here.
Big day tomorrow. We got our gear all ready.
It's really important we bring that red shooter pole.
Oh, we're gonna do some crafting?
We're gonna paddle with it actually.
We're gonna make a paddle.
No, we're gonna use it as a paddle.
We're pulling. Nice. Nick checks that the travel guitar is in good functioning order. And then it's straight to bed for an early 4 a.m. wake up.
What are we doing, Chrissy?
We're driving to the Whitney Wilderness.
Wow.
Yep, and we're gonna go canoeing.
Wow. Behind schedule.
By 17 minutes. It was just a quick 4-hour drive to get to the Whitney Wilderness.
Where are we, Chrissy?
We're 18 miles from Tupper Lake.
Dang!
Just past Long Lake, New York.
And I wish I could remain.
You excited, Chrissy?
For I know it will be.
Who's that, Chrissy?
It's our friend Jake!
Jake!
Wispy day out here in the Adirondacks.
Oh boy, do we know
High
it.
water and lots of cold and
Big water?
this place
Excellent.
is nice.
Always is.
We had planned to meet at Lowe's Lower Dam and leave one of our vehicles there, just in case we decided to not go through with paddling the entire loop.
Have that hole right there.
Ah,
I think the portage trail is around there.
I see the line.
Yeah, nice. Straight them up, divvy out.
Awesome. So once you got
I
your
don't
bars.
know how many, just like think about how many bars you're gonna
Gear and food sorted out and distributed amongst our packs.
Alright, Chrissy, how's the Oreo staying or going?
Going.
What?
Staying.
Okay.
Alright, Jake, this is what we're reading.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nick reveals our reading book for the expedition.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's got some saucy stuff in it. I can't wait.
We quickly review our expedition plan and get everyone on the same page.
Don't let me forget the TFUs and paddles that are over there, because I thought we were starting here.
Also, if this like ends up taking like too long, like there's a very big possibility that this could take us like 2 days to get to Lake One.
Yeah, exactly. This is the terrain we'd be traveling through. Our objective was to paddle the entire Whitney Loop, starting on Little Tupper Lake, launching from the Whitney headquarters. We travel through lakes, rivers, brooks, and bogs, and carry our gear over approximately 17 portages. 5 days is what we planned to be out for on this route, rated by the Adirondack Paddler's Guide a 10 out of 10 on the wilderness rating. Nick, Jake, and I had just finished a 7-month contract leading wilderness expeditions and facilitating school groups for Croca expeditions. Jake pitched the idea of paddling the Whitney Loop after our contracts ended, and Nick and I hopped on board.
What? Sorry.
Aww.
I will fall.
Audrey got so mad at me because I told her.
Is this a
I
bad
will
idea?
fall on someone's blade defending Audrey to the death.
I was like, Audrey, no offense, I love her out of Utopia, but should have named it Wassa. She got so defensive.
Wassa, chocolate hummus, beef jerky. What a lunch. Our contracts ended October 30th, and while early November is not necessarily the ideal time of year for a paddling trip, to us, it was as good of a time as any. Load up, Jake. We're all packed.
About right.
We'll have boots. Oh, be careful. Like, you're almost
Oh.
above the cup there. That'd be awesome.
This is it.
Alright, and we're off.
Off on an adventure.
know, but I can't turn all the way around. How's it going, Grizzly?
Pretty good, I'd say. Well, we just survived the hailstorm. Literally getting...
So red.
Does my face look like I've been hailed on?
Yeah. Don't need a face mask.
Ow, that was a little... They were smaller.
I had my sunglasses on. I was like, how are these guys doing it without sunglasses? Not my
Oh well. Wish us luck. I swear, my camera just died because it was too cold, but we made it through the hailstorm crossing that, and we landed at this rock to just like feel okay. There was an amazing double rainbow with the end going into the water, like straight over there. That was so cool. And it's sunny again, and we're ready to keep pushing. There's a storm over there. It's brief, but intense. Hail.
Maybe, what else could you need? Just some, like, pots and pans to make it like Jengus. Just so you look like...
Nice.
Number 7 beaver dam.
Lodge?
Lily did it.
We just did our first portage of the trip. Gotta get around this stuff. This used to be a bridge.
There was a picture of people portaging in like itty bitty canoes.
Alright, ladies and gents. Here we are. Rock Pond. Night 1. Made it to our camp. Exactly where we want it to be. Welcome to our home.
Is here another human?
Yeah, maybe her name's Chrissy.
Is there another human around here?
We got our cooking set up. Sponhungen. Oh yeah. Gonna make some rababu tonight. Upon getting to camp, we had wood to gather, tarps to set up, and dinner to cook. Though we loved taking kids on expeditions, we relished not having to direct kids on the camp setup process, like we had been doing at work for months. We simply grabbed stuff and did things, without having to think too much about it. Humble. Keep us dry, hopefully.
It's not gonna rain tonight, it'll only snow. So.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
Challenge butter. It's grade AA. 4 sticks.
And it says challenge on it, because we're on a challenge.
We're challenging ourselves. So we need challenge butter.
And it's hailing again.
You know what kind of snow this is?
What?
This is grapple.
Oh, grapple.
Yeah, this isn't hail, this is grapple.
I've heard that word before in the avalanche class. No, good thing. Dinner.
Snow would hurt, or hail would hurt.
You're right. Dinner. Alright, what's the weather report today, Jake?
It's a blueberry day, bud. We got some horsetails. It's probably gonna precipitate at some point today. But I see some blue skies. It's feeling warm.
Yeah.
We got eggs McSloys.
Here we are. Just a bunch of guys being dudes. No snow yet, huh, Chrissy?
Not yet. I'm a little disappointed.
Time for that yet. I know. We wanted the snow.
There's a rock straight ahead.
Rock ahead.
Yeah, I do see it. Jake, we have so much time to find 20.
Look at those mountains.
Here we are, embarking on the longest portage of the trip.
Taking them to Portage Town.
It was a leisurely 2-mile carry to Aardekker Pond. Jake is crushing it! Woo! Alright, it's now snowing. The moment we've been waiting for.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Like, you have cute snowflakes in your hair.
I love cute snow. It's cute right now. As Jake was saying, cute snow right now.
Cute snow right now.
Might no longer be cute.
Alright, well, shall we get a move on?
This feels comfortable now.
Okay.
I'm a Voyager!
It's gotta be on your forehead.
Can you pull my finger?
Alright, on that note, back to portaging. Aardekker Pond.
Aardekker Pond.
That really didn't feel like 2.2 miles, I gotta say. We
Crush against the wind again.
We really did. Did you notice how I said I think it'll take us 1 hour? And then it took us 1 hour.
Good job.
Portaging another half mile to get us to the Salmon Lake outlet.
Mind if I also chug of that?
Absolutely not. Partake, brother. Time lapsing? Or you're just videoing?
I'm just videoing.
Wow. Sister,
Yes, brother.
what'd you like?
Cheers.
Is that boathouse water?
No. It's Crooked Well water. Even better.
Mmm.
Get that croquet energy.
Yeah, I didn't bring my I didn't bring my pit vipers because I was like, it's literally gonna be so rainy and overcast. I'm not gonna want to bring my glasses. But on multiple occasions, I've wanted them.
Freaking strike freak.
Like little, like middle left.
Middle left.
Like
I
directly
see
where
good
we're-
waterfall, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
One more, Chrissy.
Good.
The line. You got it.
We'll put that there.
Say that was a class 3.
Lunchtime?
No circle for lunch around here.
M&M and peanut butter.
We went to Little Tupper. We paddled hard as we camped at Rock Pond. 26. Look, I wrote that down like two weeks ago.
Oh wow!
We actually did it.
Everything's adds up.
We're following our expedition plan.
I can't. So
Check
I
out,
got a new pocket on my CFD.
Oh wow. That's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
All 3 miles of portaging for the day complete, it was time to enjoy the meandering bliss of the Shingle Shanty Brook. And beaver dams. Lots of beaver dams. We got it.
Yeah. That was spicy. Tight. Tight. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh,
Expertly.
Where are we going? Oh wait, we got a line right here, kind of. Where? This is a bad idea. Alright, where's the pole? We got Oh, that's actually not that bad. Straight creaking right now. Straight creaking.
Camp here. Okay.
5 per pack here, so it's like, gotta go.
Where's that panic at? Thanks.
We were keeping pace perfectly, on day 2, making it the 10 miles from Rock Pond to Lake Lila. For day 3, the goal was to just make it to somewhere on Lowe's Lake. Couple pro tips.
Oh yeah. So here we are. We just camped at Spruce Island on what day is it? 3. Day 3. We woke up to some snow in the mountains. Here's Nick behind me. What do you have to say?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Well, we have here the white pines right here. That's a Poopy Pee Point.
Weird that it's not labeled that on the map.
Yeah. Well, it's a new feature. We just named it. What do you have to say, Chrissy?
Have to say, great day. Paddle in the Adirondacks.
Every day's a great day to paddle on the Adirondacks.
Dax. Okay.
Alright, where are we going, Jake?
At this point, you may be wondering, who are these goofballs exactly?
I'm from central New York, a little town called Tully. I went to school at SUNY Adirondack and Northern Vermont University. I have an associate's degree in adventure sports and a bachelor's degree in outdoor education and leadership. Oh, I'm 21 and I'm out here because 22 actually. We should redo this.
I'm 22 years old and I am arguably from West Hartford, Connecticut. I have a degree in outdoor education from the University of New Hampshire. But before that, I went to Hall High School in West Hartford, Connecticut. Before that, I went to King Philip Middle School in West Hartford, Connecticut. And even before that, I went to Morley Elementary School, right down the road from my house.
What about preschool?
I don't remember.
No!
Do we go back for it?
Yes!
Chrissy's expedition hat.
No.
Quick, hat rescue.
Oh god.
Oh, the landing isn't even better.
Oh yeah, the landing is better, so we have to go back.
Alright, rescue the hat. Quickly, Jake.
Oh no, I still see it.
Dude, it's so gross down here.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's nasty. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, is that icicles?
I don't think so. It just looks like grossicles.
Okay, well.
Oh, we got it!
Well, we know.
We got the hat.
Thanks.
How does it feel to be reunited?
Well, I think my head's gonna be a little cold now, but...
I can imagine.
And then there's me, Chrissy Turk, the final member of the expedition party. I'm 23 years old and was born and raised in Cooper City, Florida. I too hold an outdoors-related degree. I earned a Bachelor of Science in Outdoor Recreation Management from Lees McRae College, located in the beautiful town of Banner Elk, North Carolina. Here we are, 3 young outdoor professionals brought together by a general love for the outdoors, as well as a desire to share the enjoyment and appreciation of nature with others.
We made it to the trail. Chrissy hossed that beast of a canoe.
That big awesome.
And it's snowing more. It's kind of rain now, but we're loving life right now. It's turning out to be a very blueberry day, if I do say so myself. Just enjoying being out here in God's country.
Oh yeah.
Praise the Lord. Amen.
Okay.
Broadside.
Here we are, ladies and gents. We have officially entered the Bog River flowage, having completed our mile-long portage and the other 2 portages for the day. This is Bog. What are we on? What are we on, Jake?
We're on Bog Pond or Bog Lake. Bog Lake.
Bog Lakes, ladies and gents.
Whoa. We almost just tipped.
Bog Lake.
Some big water right here.
Some big water.
Going into the thing.
Goodbye. The 3 of us just spent the previous spring, summer, and beginning of the fall teaching kids how to paddle, climb, backpack, camp, craft, and more. Jake and I led 2 8th grade paddling expeditions on the Battenkill River. Nick and I took middle schoolers canoeing for day paddles on the Connecticut River, or Schwalot River, and spent a night canoe camping with 6th graders on Warren Lake. How fortunate we were to find work doing what we like to do in our field shortly after finishing college and still amidst the pandemic. And even after a strenuous and busy past 7 months, spending a significant amount of time planning and leading expeditions, there was nothing I wanted to do more than go on this canoeing trip. And to have friends that were just as excited as me to brave the cold and spend 5 days traveling through the wilderness, well, to me that's pretty priceless.
Also, it looks like there's some jumping heading.
Oh, right there? That does look like jumpage. What do you want to do?
Do you want to take a bearing?
No.
No. No? Just paddle that way. Alright. So you want to aim for the island with the sand dune and go just to left of it, aka due north of it. Leave her, Misha, leave her. Oh, leave her, Misha, leave her. For the portage is long and the winds do blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the portage trail is long and thin. Leave her, Misha, leave her. With our paddles in hand, we're sure to win, and it's time for us to leave her.
Here's our campsite number 3. A little snowy. Hi, Nick. Nick's, what's those eyes for? Making some spruce tea. Jake chopped us a lot of wood. Kitchen. You had to make this little wall because the snow was blowing in. And then here's our sleeping spot. Pretty fancy. Oh yeah. We paddled 10 miles from Lake Lila to Lowe's and made camp relatively early. Visibility wasn't the greatest and we were getting pretty cold. At the rate we had been traveling and the distance remaining in the loop, we didn't think there was much of a need to keep moving that day.
Of all these things I've done to love you, I gotta know. Oh. Gonna paint you by number, color you in. If you don't know what to make of it, then we will not relate. Rivers and roads, rivers and roads, rivers till I reach you. Rivers and roads, rivers and roads, rivers till I reach you. Rivers and roads, rivers and roads, rivers till I reach you.
We got Jake ready to go. And we have Nick just clowning over here. Stuff everywhere. The boat is leaving, Nick. Day 4, we would be taking on the Bog River and hopefully meet our goal of making it the 14 miles to spend our final night on Round Lake.
We got plenty of water.
You got plenty of water.
Bog.
Somebody should do something about that log.
Oh yeah.
Make it almost all the way.
This is the floating bog. Jake, what is a bog?
A bog is a accumulation of debris that forms on top of a lake, but then turns into an ecosystem for all sorts of plants like pitcher plants and cranberry, other things I don't know. This one's starting to turn into an island.
Where?
Could have been a car. Yep. Looks like a car. It's moving pretty even. What?
This is the Bog River area. There's lots of history to this area. Originally it was, it flowed freely amongst the land, as almost every river does. It flowed freely, with no obstructions. Now there's dams because of rich railroad tycoons that thought they could just do anything.
Damn.
And now it's a dam. But it is pretty cool because you can paddle it now, and it opens up to some really cool wilderness areas. But, you know,
Dams are good.
dams are
No.
also bad though. But we wouldn't be able to paddle this lake without it,
Why not?
because this lake you see is miles wide, but it's only 12 feet deep. So if there wasn't a dam, we'd be paddling on bog.
Made it back to Jake's car. Adventure's not over yet. We made it to our resupply. Got the Wickles. Heck yeah. Life is good.
A resupply with 24 hours left to go.
Goodbye to Lowe's Lower Dam. Off we go onto the Bog River, where no one has ever gone before.
Nobody.
Just us. Just kidding.
He was so very sleepy. So what can you do with a tune like that? What can you do but stamp on your hat?
Moving water. Here we go. Where's the line? Nice.
What do you think? Inside or outside?
Outside, always outside.
Yes.
Do you want to go left or right? Let's go.
What it looks like.
That's nice.
Okay, and then let's eddy out left. You see what I'm talking about? Yep. Like after that rock?
Yep, right there.
There's a rock right here. Yep.
Oh, it looks like someone cut an opening for us.
Yeah, it does.
I think it looks runnable. Perfect. Draw. Nice. Good angle. Alright, we're good.
River middle.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh, a little bony.
Little bony through there.
Alright. Yeah, doggy! Oh, jeez. What the hell? Something close through?
Bypass wall. I think this actually was the one. close to the log. Great. Oh yeah. Yes sir. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Nice. That was a little exciting. Chrissy, how you feeling?
I had that all day.
Yeah. Bog River flowage.
Bye bye Bog River. And hello to whatever this is. That's the Round Lake outlet.
Yeah, there's some
Oh yeah.
movement to this water.
Now we begin our upstream portion of our journey. No, Jake, go, go, go! Well, last portage of the day, we think. Yeah. The fragrant the days enough. Jake is enough. Jake. You alright? First 15 minutes done. We were nearing the end of our final portage. Another long one, I think around 2 miles. This trip had a lot of challenging aspects. Long portages, we knew we could handle. The rapids on the Bog River were not something we took lightly, but were more of a cause of excitement than worry. But the forecasted wintry conditions did cause us to think twice about the trip. We even considered the possibility of getting frozen in. We endured hail, sleet, rain, and snow, but were well prepared for whatever weather was thrown at us. Sure, we were a little chilly at times, but we were usually in awe of the beauty, or just having too much fun to let the cold bother us much.
So when you're doing the amount of portaging that we're doing, you need a light load. You need, and notice that cut in half for weight reduction.
Ultralight.
That is. Alright, this is a big moment. We're now exiting Round Lake,
Going back to Little Top.
re-entering Little Tupper Lake, our entry point. Here we go.
This current's a little too strong.
Dun, dun.
what is that? Is that a duck?
The duck?
Just went under.
Was it a loon?
Wow, why couldn't it have been this calm?
Alright, Nick, you want to switch
sides and whatever the means are.
With the headquarters in view, we had officially completed the Whitney Loop.
We did it.